Hey Greg, how are you?
Great.
I got a few people coming to the concert.
Excellent.
The families let me down. They're a mob of fucking assholes. The family's a complete fucking write-off, but I can always call on my fans. You know what I mean? So
Well,
I've got
you're lucky because, you know, they watch your channel and they kind of live
exactly.
what they live with, and that's a nice thing. And when fans show up, it's actually much more valuable because at least they can see it's an opportunity.
Exactly,
Nice.
exactly. And anyhow, I got a few people. I got my mate Jimmy. He's a jazz musician. He's really keen to hear the piano. I got my former boss. He sort of says, "Oh, he's not much of a Chopin fan." I said, "Well, Chopin is cool when it's played. He's not a big Chopin fan."
Okay.
But I said, "Hey," I said, "Look, it's."
What else you like?
I think he's just a fucking being a bit of a prat, you know. And
Look, that's because a lot of times Chopin is introduced like the limp-wristed sort of
yeah,
like music, but what I'll be showing is none of that.
no. But Stephen, he's been a bit of a flipper. In the time I've known him, he's gone from an Omega Seamaster Quartz.
Yeah.
He then traded that to me, and he got a Speedmaster Man on the Moon manual wind. Then he sold that, and he got a Explorer 2, you know, the one I sold you, the white dial one. I sold him that,
Yes.
and then he traded it back to me the next day, and he wanted a Speedmaster again. And then his girlfriend gave him, he had this really sexy Asian girlfriend. She bought him an Omega Seamaster Quartz again. So this is the second one he had.
Okay.
And then he bought a Planet Ocean, an Omega Planet Ocean. And then he got a Black Dial Explorer 2.
Okay.
Then he got rid of the Planet Ocean, got rid of the Explorer. Actually, I think he traded the Explorer for the Planet Ocean, something like that. And now all I know is he's got one watch. He got rid of the Speedmaster. And all he's got now is all he's got now is a Rolex Submariner steel date.
Submariner.
He bought it from Brisbane Vintage Watches. It was expensive, $6,700.
That's more or less the money.
Yeah, well, there's no cheap Submariners, mate. You can't get a cheap subby. 2004, so it'd be very minty. It'd be a very minty one like yours. And
More or less money.
yeah, you can't get them cheap. I said to
Look,
him,
you 1,500 more and you get a two-tone. So, you know, there you go.
yeah. Look, I wasn't going to say that to him, but he really wanted a steel one.
Yeah, but some people actually prefer the steel one. And I can understand that. Fair. Look, yeah, well, at least he didn't get it's updating from a Planet Ocean to a Submariner has its legs, so at least it's not,
But there you go. He's done a bit of flipping, and I said to him, "Please don't do any more flipping." I said, "You're going to lose money every time you flip like that."
Yeah.
He hasn't been too bad because he got a lot of money for his Planet Ocean, and he got good money for his Speedy. He hasn't really lost money. He's taken a few baths, like on his Seamaster Quartz. He sold one to me very cheap, and then he sold his own for about $1,000, which I think he undersold it, right?
He probably did. Yeah, that's why I'm not selling mine, because I don't want to, for instance, get rid of mine for $1,000.
No,
I might as well keep it. I mean, look, for $1,000, it's a new watch because it's really new. It's just the first battery replacement. I'll get a good 20 years out of that easy.
Exactly. But I told him, please, no more flipping. You're going to lose money. Every time you flip, it's not a good thing. Like with you, I've kind of looked after you, Greg, and I've bought things back off you, and you really, but
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've done, yeah.
you got to realize if you were dealing with Ronnie, he wouldn't buy back at what he sold it to you. He'd be.
Oh, I know that.
I mean,
but look, when we're dealing, nobody's making it. We're both helping one another because
I'm happy with the deals. I'm happy. The deals have turned out well, especially.
Yeah, the deals have turned out fantastically because with the inflation, you got a good deal, and I got a good deal.
And I got the fuckers. Archie Luxury here. Very, very simple bit of advice. If you're in Brisbane, Australia, and you're looking for a wristwatch, either new or used, or you're looking for a wristwatch repair, come and see my friends at Brisbane Vintage Watches. These are good fuckers to deal with. They're honest, they're enthusiasts, they love watches, and they'll look after you. And best of all, they're one of the best dealers I know of. And I really love the guys at Brisbane Vintage Watches. So fuckers, if you're looking for a wristwatch in Brisbane town, Australia, please contact my friends at Brisbane Vintage Watches. See you later, fuckers.